60 feet from the ground, her crippled aircraft suddenly rolls toward the Earth. She has no hydraulics, no backup systems, just raw strength and willpower. One wrong move and she's dead. This is the moment Captain Kim Campbell has been fighting for over an hour to reach. But first, let's go back to where it all started. April 7th, 2003. The skies over Baghdad are filled with smoke and chaos. American ground forces have pushed deep into Iraq, but they're facing fierce resistance. On this day, one pilot will face a test that should be impossible to survive. Captain Kim Campbell, call-signed Killer Chick, climbs into her A-10 Thunderbolt cockpit. The A-10 Warthog is built for one purpose: close air support. It's slow, heavily armored, and carries a massive 30mm rotary cannon. This aircraft can take punishment and keep flying. Today's mission is straightforward. American troops are pinned down at a bridge on the outskirts of Baghdad. Iraqi Republican Guard forces are firing rocket-propelled grenades from positions under the bridge. Ground forces need air support immediately. Kim Campbell and her flight leader launch into a massive dust storm heading toward the battle. Neither of them knows that in the next hour, one of them will barely make it home alive. Campbell and her wingmen emerge from the dust storm to find a massive firefight below. Explosions, smoke, and tracer fire fill the streets of Baghdad. The enemy has heard them coming. Anti-aircraft guns swing skyward. They open fire. The two Warthogs dive low over the Tigris River, racing toward the bridge. The ground controller radios the target location. Enemy forces hiding directly under the bridge supports. Campbell's wingman goes in first. His 30mm cannon unleashes 70 rounds per second into the target area. The sound is deafening. Now it's Campbell's turn. She lines up her approach, flying dangerously low. She squeezes the trigger. For 4 seconds, her rotary cannon tears through earth and concrete. But the radio crackles with bad news. They missed. The enemy is still firing. The bridge structure is too wide. The Republican Guard soldiers are hidden too well. They need to make another run. Campbell and her wingmen circle back for a second attack, but now the enemy knows exactly where they are. As the two A-10s approach the bridge again, the sky erupts with anti-aircraft fire. Tracers streak past both aircraft. The Iraqis are waiting for them. Both pilots unleash their cannons again, firing at even lower altitude to get under the bridge. The roar of the guns drowns out everything else. Campbell pulls up hard after her attack run. Once again, the ground controller reports no effect. The enemy is still there, still firing at American troops. They decide to use rockets. Campbell's wingman goes in first with high-explosive rockets. The weapons slam into the bridge supports with devastating force. This time, the ground controller confirms hits. Enemy fire decreases significantly. The mission is working, but they're not done yet. Campbell prepares for her own rocket attack run. She has no idea what's about to happen. Campbell dives toward the bridge one final time. She's focused on the target, lining up her rocket shot. Suddenly, her aircraft shakes violently. A surface-to-air missile has detonated directly beneath her plane. Shrapnel tears through the fuselage. Alarms immediately start screaming in the cockpit. Warning lights flash across her instrument panel. Master caution, hydraulic failure. Both hydraulic systems show zero pressure. Campbell's heart races as she realizes what this means. Without hydraulics, she has almost no control over her aircraft. The stick in her hand is nearly useless. Her plane is heading straight toward enemy-controlled Baghdad. She tries to turn left, back toward friendly forces. Nothing happens. The aircraft doesn't respond. She has two choices: eject immediately over enemy territory or attempt to fly using manual reversion mode. Manual reversion means controlling a 16-ton aircraft with pure physical strength. During Desert Storm, 3 pilots attempted it. one of them died. Campbell makes her decision. She's not ejecting over Baghdad. Campbell switches to manual reversion mode. Now the only thing controlling her aircraft is her own muscle power. She grabs the control stick with both hands and pulls hard to the left. The plane responds, but slowly. Each control input requires up to 150 pounds of force. Her wingman flies alongside, watching in horror. He can see hundreds of holes scattered across her fuselage and tail. There's a football-sized hole in her right stabilizer. Flames are flickering on the tail section. He doesn't tell her about the fire. He needs to keep her focused and positive. Campbell fights the controls for over an hour, manually forcing the aircraft to fly. Her right hand gives out from exhaustion. She switches to her left. The base is 200 miles away. She dumps her remaining weapons over the desert to reduce weight. But there's one problem. A heavy electronics pod is hardwired to the wing. She can't jettison it. The unbalanced weight makes the aircraft even harder to control. Every second is a battle just to stay airborne. Finally, the airbase appears ahead. Campbell has been fighting the controls for over an hour. Her arms are shaking from exhaustion, but she's almost home. She lowers the landing gear using the emergency backup system. The gear locks into place. She's ready to attempt the landing. Campbell slows the aircraft and lines up with the runway. The plane becomes slightly easier to control at lower speed. She focuses completely on the approach. Then, just 60 feet from the ground, disaster strikes again. The aircraft suddenly rolls hard to the left. Campbell yanks the stick right with all her remaining strength. The plane levels out. Seconds later, her wheels touch the runway. She's down. She's safe. Captain Kim Campbell walked away from that landing without a scratch. Her aircraft was damaged beyond repair and never flew again. For her incredible skill and courage under fire, Campbell was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. She proved that day what the human spirit can accomplish when refusing to give up. One pilot, one crippled aircraft, 200 miles of enemy territory, and the determination to bring herself home no matter what.